I chose to pursue an area studies degree because I kind of wanted to do the best of all worlds. With an area studies degree, you can study history, politics, sociology. You can kind of do a little bit of everything, and all in the region that you're chosen to study.
I decided to pursue the Latin American Studies major because I was already taking a lot of classes that had to do with the region, but I also specifically wanted to dive deeper into Latin America and connecting it to my political science major, which I had already declared at that point.
What interests me the most about the region I'm studying is the question of agency, how African leaders, thinkers, and institutions conceptualize their counterparts. Post-colonial Africa is not merely a passive recipient in the global politics. I'm interested in Sino-African relations because it offers a contemporary option to study African power, strategy, and agency.
The MacMillan Center has a lot of opportunities for supporting student research, and I have had the opportunity to travel to Jordan early in my Yale college career to study Arabic. My family is from Ethiopia, and that has influenced a lot of my academic and creative and political interests, but more broadly in the region. I think that North Africa and East Africa have a lot of cultural similarities, and the issues that they face politically are very similar, so there's a lot of overlap and a lot of borrowing that can be done in my research.
I think area studies kind of drew me in because of its kind of emphasis on language training and the many opportunities to do fieldwork and really immerse yourself in the target area of interest.
The South Asian Studies Council has been extremely forthcoming in supporting my research trips to Europe and to India. One of the ways in which the program has deepened my understanding of the region is trying to understand how different cultures collaborated, cross-pollinated during this time, especially the cultural and artistic interaction between Indian cultures and British cultures during 18th and 19th century South Asia.
Having the chance to learn more about human rights in the African context is something that I have wanted to dedicate a lot of time to during my time at Yale. And I find that having the opportunity to do that outside of the classroom is something that has given me a lot of fulfillment, and I think it will prepare me well for a career that focuses both on defending human rights and also understanding the cultural context from which immigrants come from.
I applied for a grant through the South Asian Studies Council to conduct a research project in India during the summer of 2025 that tried to understand how healthcare professionals are navigating a new care dynamic for dementia care in India.
My topic of study is the intersection between cities and climate change with a regional focus on Europe. I chose this because this past summer I interned at a think tank in Brussels, Belgium called the Institute for European Environmental Policy, where I became really interested in EU environmental governance frameworks and comparing them to the US, and I'm especially interested in an urban level and local politics in terms of environmental governance.
In studying China and doing Chinese studies, and in particular Chinese Buddhism, I feel that what has been foreign before has been made familiar. And because of that, it's made me a better global citizen. Global understanding can help me as I move forward to interact with people and, to understand that despite the fact we come from all different backgrounds, we still have this shared human experience.